Alright, hello, welcome back. As we just saw, Pixelandy making it to the second round and awaiting the winner of our next matchup, which will be Sidnev, former finalist, multi-time former finalist, taking on former winner of the event, Eric ICX. And they're both live, so that is wonderful. We have already come to the conclusion of no same piece sets. So all we can do is roll an off more gender. My god. Just doesn't stop. Doesn't stop. It's always something. Both of them were hovering. Oh, Sidnev isn't hovering. Well, I hope Sidnev's ready. Game number 1 of the Masters event in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We'll see, in this case, I don't have any chance at doing a perfect countdown, seeing as how both players started at very different times. Someone in the chat commenting on Eric's very crisp stream, which, yeah, you can definitely praise about him. So currently, Sidnev starting off at 91,000, Eric at 74,000. So Sidnev currently with about a 1 Tetris lead. Sidnev looking for a J piece though. Waiting for it. Where's the J? Gonna solve it instead. With a combination of pieces, now a massive S-Spire on Sidnev's board. Looking quite awkward to deal with, but gets a lumber over for a Tetris, so that's going to relieve a lot of the pressure that was building up in the middle there. Now set up for a column 8 Tetris with a perfect wall transfer back over to the right side. Meanwhile, Eric gets a Tetris, goes up to 188. Sidnev at 190. Sidnev could use a pair of J pieces. Lombard is also needed. There you go. Setting up a Lombard dependency in reaction to seeing the Lombard in the next box. Very nicely done. Sidnev hoping for an L or J. Gonna take some flat burns. Is Tetris ready? Gets the Tetris. Goes up to 183. 283, sorry. Eric 306, so very close game. Eric though with a slight advantage, though is 5 lines ahead. So all in all, very neck and neck, assuming that Sidnev can get a Tetris soon. Just exactly what happens. Tetris for Sidnev goes up to 308. 330 for Eric with a Lombard dependency on his board. He's gonna fill it in. Could use another Lombard, could Eric? Now a J piece will be quite helpful. A pair of J pieces, in fact. So Tetris for Eric goes up to 362. Sidnev at 380. Very neck start here to game number 1. Still a little bit of time to go until we hit the post-transition speeds. 430 for Eric. 451 for Sidnev. Sidnev. J-piece is going to be helpful. Gets the T-piece. Helpful Lombard. It's a Lombard all the way over, and with that, JP is going to reopen the well. 456 for Sidnev into a Tetris, goes up to 479. Eric at 479 as well, but having to do a bit of burning. But Eric, Tetris ready in no time. Gets the Tetris, go up to 504, only a couple of thousand points separating the two players at the moment. Sidnev does get a Tetris, but Eric is Tetris ready. Waiting for the spar, though forced to make a Lombard dependency, opts to fill that in before taking the Tetris. And with the next Lombard, takes the Tetris. 527 for Eric. Sidnev with the Tetris goes up to 547, so little to differentiate the two players on level 18 so far. And only a couple of more lines to go here for both players. Sidnev looking for square piece to tuck, maybe is gonna do a spin double. Well, that JP is gonna burn into the transition at 579. Eric gonna Tetris into the transition at 620. So Eric able to get some Tetrises over Sidnev late in level 18. So slight advantage for Eric, and looking to maybe expand as Sidnev having to do a bit of burning, but gets a Tetris right there. Double with that S piece and a fully clean board now for Sidnev once again. 665 for Sidnev. 694 for Eric. Eric up high. Needs a 2 bottom. Gets the square piece, so well is reopened now, just waiting for the spar. Gets the bar over. 724 for Eric, 724 Sidnev. Sidnev nearly a level ahead though, so that's the current difference between the two players. So slight advantage to Eric. Gets a Tetris to go into level 22. Eric gets 781. Sidnev nearly on level 23 at 775. Sidnev into level 23 at 804. Eric into level 23 at 838. So about 1 Tetris between the two players at the moment. Sidnev could really use a J piece for the left. Gets the J over into a Tetris. 865 for Sidnev. 869 for Eric. It's looking almost neck and neck here. Eric still with a slight advantage, but bad news for Sidnev is that the opponent is Eric, who tends to be pretty good post 29 as well. Not to say that Sidnev is any slouch in that category. But at the moment, all Sidnev can do is try and take the lead. Eric about 1 Tetris ahead. Sidnev now into level 26, gets the Tetris, goes up to 996. Eric is already maxed out here on level 25 at A23. Tetris 4, Eric goes up to A56. Sidnev set up with a delayed burn with the S flat, gets the Tetris. A32 for Sidnev, up to A65. A88 here for Eric, currently on level 26. Ooh, Eric though with some rough placements is not Tetris ready, so he's gonna have to spend a couple of lines burning. Probably wanting to take a clean board here into post 29, but then again gets a dirty Tetris right there. B33 for Eric, still on level 27. And Sidnev at A73. Trying to go perfect from this point. Has already lost 1 Tetris with that burn. Now still has 2 Tetrises available, but the pieces aren't coming, so he's going to get 1 Tetris right there to go up to B14, but Sidnev entering level 29 at B18, and a misdrop there of the square piece, and Sidnev's going to be done at B18, and Eric entering level 29 at C18 at 1.2, and a casual left wall Tetris, set up for another left wall Tetris. Waiting for the Lombard, gets the Tetris, C91, and let's see what Eric can do here. Oh, gets a Tetris, D34. This is what Eric always does. Oh, Oh! Alright. What a D42 there for Eric. An amazing game. An amazing pace there for Eric, really. Game number 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. That was almost good. That was almost pretty good. Yeah, that was a very strong post-transition, really, from Sidnev. Strong scores there. Combined 2.3 million, I think, at Sidnev's top out. Of course, Eric went on to get a 1.3. So a very solid game there. Solid starts here into game number 2. Sidnev, 47,000, incredibly high left side. A signature of Sidnev's play. $77,000 for Eric. 96,000 for Sidnev. Sidnev playing up very high, but you can really see how Sidnev keeps burning options open. There is a level of mastery to playing this high. It's not just fast tapping, it's leaving your options plentiful. My god, I just really... oh my god. Sidnev at 174. Oh my god, with the adjustment for the lawnmower. That was quite ridiculous. There you go. Hopefully, yeah, very glad to have not caster jinxed that. 228 for Sidnev, 200,000 for Eric, who gets a Tetris, goes up to 223. Tetris for Sidnev goes up to 297. Eric with a Tetris goes up to 292. Very neck scores at the moment. Sidnev a couple of lines ahead though. Eric with a Tetris, 4 lines behind of Sidnev, only 2,000 points separating the two players. Sidnev with another Tetris, but Eric is Tetris ready as well. Use a couple of T pieces, could Eric. Solves the right side with a pair of J pieces. Now the middle, Lombard dependent, decides to take a Tetris. Now Lombard would solve most of Eric's issues. Gets a Lombard right there. Now 2 J pieces are what is needed. Now a Lombard, now another J piece. It's getting a little bit awkward here for Eric. Wouldn't quite say in huge danger of topping out or anything like that, but gonna be some burning here for Eric. 394 for Eric, 440 for Sidnev. Eric's still embroiled in this stag. Could definitely use a Lombard. Eric does not take the opportunity to go for the dirty Tetris because he sees a quick wait. Out of the situation altogether. Clean now. 419 for Eric. Sidnev very high up. Sidnev incredibly high up. Gets a Lombard over. Still not the most comfortable situation here for Sidnev. Has a Lombard dependency over to the left side, but is going to be able to fill it in. Has a couple more lines to work with before the transition to level 19. 522 for Sidnev is going to get that dirty Tetris into level 19 at 546. Eric, meanwhile, still on level 18 with one more Tetris available. Is set up for at 449. Sidnev set up for another dirty Tetris. Is going to get the Lombard for it. Sidnev at 580. Eric at 498. Tetris 4. Eric goes up to 523. Eric with the cleaner of the two boards. Sidnev, though, set up on column 4. Taking some nice skims. Gets the T-spin double. Delay T-spin double, in fact. Sidnev now on level 22 with a clean board once again at 619. Eric on level 21 with the Tetris goes up to 584. Eric is some lines behind, a full level behind, in fact. Gets a Tetris though, goes up to 610,000. Sidnev at 648. Both players stringing together the Tetrises at the moment. Eric with a touch goes up to 667. Sidnev at 737. Both players on level 24 at the moment. Sidnev with the Tetris goes up to 773. Eric, 8 lines behind, gets a Tetris. Now up to 761. So really, this is a very neck-and-neck game here. Eric gonna enter level 25 with that Tetris. 822 for Eric. 836 for Sidnev, going crazy with those left taps. Nice solve there by Sidnev. Still Tetris ready. 870 for Sidnev. On level 26 gets a Tetris, goes up to 902. Eric also on level 26. Gets a Tetris, goes up to 918. Not much to separate the two players at the moment. Both of them with clean boards. Both of them looking to squeeze every single Tetris before level 29 hits. Especially if you're a Sidnev. You just saw what Eric casually did post 29. Sidnev with 3 more Tetrises available. Eric with 4 more. And Eric slightly ahead in score as well. Sidnev loses another Tetris with that triple. Gets a Tetris there. Has maxed out at A17. Gets another Tetris, goes up to A53. Eric, though, is already at A54. Sidnev with a 29 Tetris, but is only a couple of thousand points ahead of Eric, who's still going here on level 28 with 1 more Tetris available. And if Eric gets this Tetris, then that sets the target even higher for Sidnev, currently at B06. Eric at B29, but Eric gets another Tetris, piling on the Tetrises. B65 for Eric, set up for another Tetris. CO2 for Eric. And Sidnev, incredible effort to survive here. But if Eric keeps getting these Tetrises as he's nearly 1.3'd, C76 here for Eric. But Sidnev doing so well to survive. L piece would be perfect here for the left side. Gets the L over. Now needs something for the right side. Sidnev's board. Oh my god, gets the Tetris. B73 for Sidnev. But Eric has topped out at D20. So this would be an incredible chase down. Needs to get to D21. There's the objective for Sidnev. Some sort of 3 white there for the left side. Gets it. Lombard doesn't burn. Square does, though. Sidnev has burnt it down. Still going here. D21, the score you need. What you're witnessing here is an incredible effort from a player who just doesn't want to give up, but it's not to be. The task itself seemed impossible on paper. But what an effort there from Sidnev. In the end, it is Eric with a back-to-back 1.3, taking home game number 2 as well. Eric with already game number 3 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Now that was perfect. Eric there with the Tetris. Currently on a streak of back-to-back 1.3s. Very casually done there by Eric. Quite a spire there in the middle. But Eric building out his left side nicely. Tetris right there for Eric. Also a Tetris for Sidnev goes up to 69,000. Eric at 70,000. Sidnev there with the the Vits adjustment. Now up to 164. Eric at 144. I will reiterate what Pumpy is announcing here in the chat, saying there are 13 free contribution codes on the match arena. It's just one simple click and you will add real money to the prize pool. $215 for Eric, $213 for Sidnev. $259 for Sidnev, $238 for Eric. Oh, someone redeemed the code. Very nice. 25 cents. Thank you very much. 331 for Eric, 329 for Sidnev. You can see it right there, top right. Jeez. I can recognize that profile picture. Also claiming a code. Someone also just could redeem the code. 423 for Eric, 421 for Sidnev. Looking very neck-neck here as we are approaching the 100 line mark here. Only a couple of thousand points separating the two players. Sidnev changes it though by getting that Tetris. 468 for Eric, 490 for Sidnev. These are some very high scores for the 100 line mark, by the way. Very strong 18 games here. And both players have been showing prowess on 18 really throughout the entire set. Sidnev playing high, just like in the entire set, but oh my god, Sidnev with a misdrop there at the square piece gets the Lombard over to relieve a ton of pressure there that was building. Now covers up the well, but can get a Lombard over relatively easily and fills in the LJ dependency. Nice adjustment there for the SPs. Sidnev's board looking clean once again, 573 for Sidnev with 2 more Tetrises available, but Eric now looking good to take a lead into the post-transition. 7 lines behind at 585. Around about the same scores, but Eric has 1 more Tetris available compared to Sidnev. Sidnev is going to take final Tetris into level 19 at 620. Eric already at 631 with 1 more Tetris to go and is going to Tetris into level 19 at 655. So both players underway here. Sidnev with a Tetris into level 20 at 670. Eric with a Tetris 680 still on level 19. Sidnev with a hole on the board. Looking to deal with it. Piece that kind of work. Sidnev trying to find a way out of the stake. Now really needs this Lombard, gambling everything on this Lombard showing up, and the gamble does not pay off. Sidnev is done at 677, and Eric, you don't even have to ask. Go ahead and play this out. 785 on level 21. So as Eric hopefully plays this out, this is a very solid game here. See if we can report. Here we'll go. We'll even full screen Eric here. Oh, Eric does get the back 3 back 1.3s though. for the entire set. So while Eric wanted earliest rollover, still an amazing set of games. I'll tell you a secret, I'm actually fully ready to move over to the next game, but because we are CTM, you already know what time it is. It is time for an ad break. See you on the other side.
Hey everybody, this is your old pal Vandweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day.